Welcome back to another episode of the Puente Horse Ranch, and we are here with Amaya for episode number 3. She is just fixing herself something to eat. It is a couple of days after the last episode. We have gotten rid of our house guest and things have kind of slowed down some. Izabella has gotten rid of the sheep. She got rid of the goat. We are now down to just Bluegrass and Maelstrom as our rescue horses, and things are kind of down to a little bit calmer of a situation here on the ranch. Well, other than the fact that Maelstrom tends to give Amaya a little bit of a fright, as you can see. But overall, things seem to be going pretty well on the ranch. Amaya is trying to get into this, routine of things around here. And she tries to get up and take care of things, clean up after the horses and that sort of thing. She is, telling jokes to Maelstrom and trying to keep this foal's spirits up and get the temperament going really well. Maelstrom's temperament currently right now is around a level 5, which is really, really good. I think the highest that it can get is like a level 6. So she's done some really good work with this foal as far as loving on it, brushing it, scratching its neck, rubbing it, bottle feeding it, and these kind of things. And overall, they have a pretty good relationship. She is struggling a little bit when it comes to Bluegrass. For whatever reason, Bluegrass and her aren't getting on as well. Bluegrass is really not wanting to kind of work with the family. Bluegrass tends to stay away from the house a lot of times, and I'm having a lot of trouble. We tried to sell Bluegrass, and Bluegrass can't be sold. So I don't know what the deal is. I think Bluegrass might have a glitch. I don't know what the problem is with Bluegrass, but we'll continue to play on and hope that things kind of look up in concerns to where Bluegrass is, but she's just currently giving Maelstrom a little bit of a bottle feed and taking care of some things. She is feeling a little bit tired, so we are going to go ahead and let her get a little bit of rest, and then we will see if she can sell Bluegrass again. I am just doing that because like I said, am having a lot of trouble taking care of Bluegrass. For whatever reason, Bluegrass is not getting on with this family at all, and so I thought maybe we might try to sell Bluegrass and get a different horse and see if Bluegrass is just glitched. So I'm gonna try to see if in the morning she can sell Bluegrass again. If that doesn't work, then we'll just continue trying to work with Bluegrass and hope that Bluegrass gets unglitched. I don't know. I've tried resetting Bluegrass. I don't know what the deal is. Okay, it is the next morning. She's trying to sell Bluegrass, and it doesn't look like that is going to work again. So we're just going to continue on with Bluegrass, and she's going to go grab herself a bite to eat, and it looks like she's going to grab something that she had grilled the night before. She also has tried her hand at nectar making. She tends to really enjoy nectar making, so you will notice that she is going to do some nectar making. She also has a love of dancing. She loves doing the cowpoke dance, and so you will see her time to time go and do the cowpoke dance. So there are a lot of things that she is picking up as far as hobbies that she likes to do. So I have done a little bit of play with her off camera to try to get her kind of up to speed here, and yeah, we have a love of dance and a love of nectar making, and so we'll be seeing her doing those things in these episodes, which we absolutely love. I was trying to figure out my way around these horses, and it's just, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. So she's going to go ahead and make a little bit of grape nectar currently. So we're going to get her into this nectar making machine, and she's going to go ahead and make some of the grape nectar. She has a couple of bottles of apple nectar already that she has made, and we have that trying to be aged. And so we'll go ahead and craft this grape nectar and see if we can get it in the nectar rack as well. She actually doesn't have those in the rack. We'll have to get them a rack so that they can age the nectar, and we'll put them all in the rack. But as you can see, she is feeling very, very happy. Izabella is still currently getting her rest. As we know, she is an elder, and so she does enjoy getting her rest and taking her sweet time, getting up a little bit later in the morning. She doesn't feel the need to rise with the chickens, even though Amaya kind of has to do that. She's got to get up really, really early because she has all of the animals that she has to take care of. But Izabella gets to sleep in, and she doesn't have to get up quite so early, and we love that for her. Amaya doesn't know what that life is like, but she doesn't seem to mind. She, as you can see, is feeling pretty happy about this lifestyle. Ranching is, something that she does love to do. She doesn't necessarily like mucking the stalls, but she knows it is a part of this life. So we're just going to go ahead and have her check on the foal, and it looks like the foal's actually running over here to her. So clearly it needs something from her. So we're just gonna, every time the foal comes over, it scares her. I don't know if this is some kind of thing that they game they play. I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but every time the foal runs over, it scares her. But we're gonna cheer up the foal, give the foal a little bit of a hug, because it seems that Maelstrom is a little bit sad. That being said, if you guys want us to change the names of these horses, please in the comments do give me some name suggestions to change these names of these horses. This is a colt, so you can give me some name suggestions in the comments below if you'd like to change the names of the horses. The other horse is an elder horse. Its name currently is Bluegrass. If you want us to change the name of either one of these horses, please give me some suggestions in the comments below, and we will definitely change their names. I don't have any problems whatsoever doing that. I just let them keep their names that we had when we rescued them until you guys could give me some suggestions. So do give me some suggestions in the comments below. So we're just giving them a little bit of a brush, and hopefully we can get Bluegrass out, and we'll take Bluegrass for a little bit of a ride. Since we weren't able to sell Bluegrass, I do want to work with Bluegrass, see if we can get Bluegrass's relationship with us up and get the temperament level up. And also she needs to get her riding skill up. So let's go out here. We're going to wake up Bluegrass. I can't get Bluegrass to come to the house. He won't come eat. He won't come do anything. So I'm not exactly sure what, it just stays away from the house. It never wants to come to do anything. So its needs are always in horrible shape. It literally just won't come to the stalls. So I'm going to come over. I'm going to do a little bit of socializing with Bluegrass. See if I can get it to come over to the stalls and eat some of the hay. And also see if we can maybe take it out for a ride. So she's like, wake up. How are you doing? Okay, so we can't hand feed. So that's not an option. All right, let's hug. And we can rub the neck and see if we can scratch the neck and just do some interactions to maybe make this horse happy. I don't know. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, little horse? Little horse. You're bigger than me, but little horse. And it seems that is making Bluegrass feel a little bit better to be loved on, which, that's good. But what would make you feel even better would be if you'd actually go over to the stall that we have assigned to you and you would actually eat. We have all this hay. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can get Bluegrass to eat. So she's going to come over to the stall and she's going to say, Bluegrass, will you please come eat this hay? And as you can see, Izabella has woken and she is famished. And she needs hygiene, and she needs social. She's just in a really bad way. She's woken up really, really sad. I'm not exactly sure what she is so upset about, but Izabella is clearly in a bit of a dire mood today, and that's not necessarily a good thing. But Amaya is unfortunately too worried about Bluegrass and Bluegrass's state of affairs currently for her to kind of focus on her grandmother right now. She's like, I have a horse that I have rescued that I can't get to eat. So she's going to run out here to the stall and she's going to try to call Bluegrass in to eat this hay. This is the first thing on her mind. The only thing on her mind right now is that she needs this horse to come and eat. So she's going to say, Bluegrass, Bluegrass, please come over here and eat. Come on, horse, come on. But as you can see, Bluegrass is not coming. No matter what Amaya does, Bluegrass doesn't ever come when she's called. So Amaya's going to go ahead, head on into the house and take care of her niece. She needs to go to the washroom and grab herself a bite to eat herself. And she doesn't do the animals any good if she doesn't take care of her own needs. So she is going to do that really quickly. And then she's going to just tell Izabella, I'm having some trouble with Bluegrass. I know that maybe you might have some ideas on what we can do, but I can't get Bluegrass to eat anything. So maybe you might have some ideas on what you think you could do to help me get, Bluegrass to come in to come get some hay. And Isabella's thinking, I am having a really bad day today, and you didn't even ask about my day, and you just want me to help you with your problems. And Maya's like, I'm sorry that you feel that way and that you're having a bad day, but I'm really, really worried about this horse. And Isabella's like, I'm sure I can think of something. Julia's calling and she wants to chat. Okay, that's great. We'll take your call. But as you can see, Isabella's gone into the bedroom here to cry. And Amaya's come in. She's wanting to know what's going on. And she's like, I'm very sorry, grandmother, that I upset you and that you're crying. I didn't mean to upset you. I, of course, care about you. Of course I care. Of course I want to know what's wrong with you. I just was hoping that you had some ideas as well about what we could do about the horses. I know that you have more knowledge about this than I do. So they're going to head on outside, and hopefully she can call or come up with some kind of ideas to call in Bluegrass. And she's going to leave it to Izabella to use her knowledge because she thinks that she might have some ideas. And Amaya's going to go on outside and she's going to finish her food and watch Izabella in her expertise, hoping that she can get Bluegrass to come on in. And she's going to go ahead and take that phone call from her mother because her mother is trying to call her. Izabella is just going to go ahead and look around out here for Bluegrass and see if she can see where she is hiding. And then she's going to call her on in and see if she can get Bluegrass to come in and have some hay. But I do think that Izabella, being as sad as she is, she's also going to try to socialize with some of these animals. So she may go over and try to socialize with Maelstrom a little bit while Amaya speaks with her mother on the phone. You'll have to excuse the notebook phone. I am playing some historical gameplay in another save, and it doesn't allow for phones, and that's why that looks like that, because you know how it goes. All right, so let's just go ahead and get Amaya to clean up a little bit while she waits for her grandmother's magic to work. Izabella was like, before I do anything like that, I have to take care of my own needs first. So she went and had a bath. Amaya's like, are you kidding? I really am concerned about Bluegrass. We need to get him, or, what about the hay? I promise you I will get Bluegrass to eat. I need to take care of myself. Izabella is clearly not as concerned about this as Amaya is. Amaya is fretting over this, and Isabella's like, it's not the first horse that she's come across that hasn't wanted to eat. She's thinking, when horses are hungry enough, they'll eat. They're not going to starve themselves. So she's clearly not worried about it. She's just sitting in the tub and they're crying, which is really, really sad. It really is. Amaya's just cleaning up all over the place, which was desperately needed, I must say. So Amaya's like, well, if she's not that concerned about it, then I suppose I shouldn't be that concerned about it. I'm going to go ahead and have myself a shower while she's having her bath, because clearly there's nothing that I can do. I've tried everything that I know to do, and I'm at my wit's end. Like, I'm out of ideas. So she's going to go have herself a shower, and then we are going to go over here with Izabella to talk to Maelstrom. She is going to get her social up with the little foal and try to also get the little foal from being scared, because as you can see, Maelstrom is quite scared right now. So she's going to try to kill 2 birds with 1 stone and say, okay, there's nothing for you to be scared of. Everything's okay. We're going to talk to this little foal and we're just going to say, everything's fine. You need to calm down. But she's also seeking some emotional support from this animal right now, hoping that it's going to cheer her up as well. Bluegrass is very hungry, and if not fed soon, will run away. Well, I can't even sell this horse, so I seriously doubt it's going to run away, honestly. All the feeders are full. I just can't get the horse to come eat. Okay, call this horse to come eat, please. All right, she's going to call the horse to come eat. She's like, Bluegrass, I've just filled your feeder. Please come to the house and eat. And does Bluegrass listen to us? Oh my heavens. It worked. She was able to call Bluegrass to eat. And just like that, Bluegrass is eating his hay. And we love it. It's amazing. And Amaya's like, how did you do that? I've been trying all day to get this to happen. Okay, not only has Mother been calling us, but now she has come to the door to visit. Mother, not now, okay? You literally were our house guest just days ago, and now you want to visit. Like, I love you, I do, but just sometimes you can just a little bit wear out your welcome. I have to muck some stalls. I do not have time to deal with visitors. So we're going to clean out the stalls. We're going to clean the beds here. While Bluegrass eats, we're going to make sure that its bed is nice and clean. All right. We love it. So she's getting this all cleaned up. She doesn't necessarily like doing it, but like I said, she knows it has to be done. So the horse bed is all clean, which is fantastic news. And she's like, you know what? Now that you are eating and you're a happy camper, we are going to go for a ride. That's just it. I think that is definitely what we need to do. So we're going to call Bluegrass back over, and we're going to see if we can mount Bluegrass and get Bluegrass to let us go for a ride, because I think it would be good for us to build that relationship up. So Bluegrass is running over, which is amazing that Bluegrass is actually listening to us. We're going to go ahead and clean the hooves. That way everything's nice and cleaned up before we take you for a ride. So let's clean your hooves, and then we're going to mount you. It's like, yes, I'm feeling great. Your fun is poor, so us going on a ride will help you with your fun as well. So we love that. Everyone will have a great time. All right, let's get on the horse. You've got this. Good job. All right, let's go for a relaxed ride. You know what? Let's go for an energetic ride, actually. Because, I mean, the relaxed ride is almost just too slow. It just is, okay? You've got enough skill to not fall off of an energetic ride. So let's go for an energetic ride. She's like, we've got this, Bluegrass. You and I, we can do this. So they're going to go for an energetic ride. There she goes. She's off. She's in a happy mood. She's feeling like she can do this. And she's like, we've got this, Bluegrass. You and I are going to go for this fantastic ride. We're going to see the town. We're going to go out. We're going to have a great ride. Why are you stopping? Keep going. All right, there we go. So they are going to go get some nice fresh air with a lovely ride together, getting some exercise in for Bluegrass, getting the temperament up, getting some riding skill up. We love it. We absolutely love it. I think it also gets up, agility for the horse? I can't remember now. Either way, it's working on their skill building, and we love that. I mean, Amaya's face looks like she is scared of life right now. But at the end of the day, I think overall they are enjoying themselves. She doesn't have any negative mootlets about riding. It seems that she is fairly enjoying this. So I think it is creating some bonding between the two of them. It says Scratchy and Stinky, she doesn't like cleaning the horse stalls today or any day ever. So she doesn't like that. But as far as riding goes, we have nothing going on her moodlets for that. Her face is a different story, but we're going to overlook that. And how she's holding herself in the saddle is a little worrisome. But, okay, Julia's calling. Let's answer. I'm delighted you recommended I spend some time with Maureen. I was amused the entire time. Okay, great. And Grandma likes backyard music. Okay, fantastic. All right, so Mom's calling. She called me this morning. She tried to drop in. Then she called me on the phone while I'm out here riding. Like, honestly, Mom, what is your deal? Now she's calling me again. Okay, Mom's calling again. Remember the job we talked about? I got it. Okay, congratulations, Mom. Clearly, Mom is feeling a little bit like lost now that Amaya is no longer living with her and she's out here on the ranch. And she doesn't know how to be alone without Amaya. And she is really, really struggling with her daughter not living with her any longer, because she is really calling and dropping by a lot. So Amaya's, I guess, going to have to spend a lot of time with her mother. I don't know. Or just telling her mom, like, look, I understand that this is all new for you, but I'm trying to learn how to run a ranch. I can't be dealing with you, you know, calling me every 5 seconds. Like, honestly, I love you. I do, but you get a grip. So Mom's just going to have to calm down. She really is. So this energetic ride that we're on is just about over, I think. It's starting to get dark out. It's about 8:30 at night. And honestly, if we think about it, this is an elder horse. I don't want her getting too tired. But we are getting really close, it looks like, to leveling up on our next, like, for our riding skill, to our next level. Oh, we almost wiped that kid out. Never mind you. So we are getting really close. We do have some kind of moodlet here that we're kind of tense. What does that say? Let's take a look. Whoa there. It's kind of high up here for an inexperienced rider. Amaya isn't so sure about this. Oh, no. All right, so she's starting to get a little bit of tension from being so high up on Bluegrass's back, and it's causing her some tension as far as her being inexperienced. She's not exactly sure how she feels about it, and she is starting to feel a little bit scared up here with it being so high off the ground. Well, I think you'll be okay, Amaya. I really do. I don't think you have anything to worry about. I mean, you have done really well on this ride. And that being said, she gets bucked off. Bluegrass is like, get the hell off me. I am over this ride. Okay, let's go home. I guess since you are over the riding you home is not going to happen. So we're going to have to run back home. And they're far from home. So we have quite the haul that we have to get her to walk back. And it says, ouch, did anybody see that? Amaya is feeling a bit self-conscious after being thrown from a horse. She's embarrassed. The poor thing. So we're going to go ahead and let her run herself back home. And she's got quite the journey to do that. We'll go ahead and get her to change into her warm weather outfit, because otherwise she is going to be really cold here on her walk home. So we'll go ahead and let her go on home. But I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that you are notified when new episodes go live on the channel. And I will see you all in our next Puente Horse Ranch episode. And until the next time, I am going to go ahead and fly for now. Bye, Ravens.